Welcome back to Carolina Beach. We're excited to be here. How many? I got a slide for that, so I'll hang on. Let's go ahead and advance the slides. Welcome. Okay. Be sure to have a lot of fun here. We have a lot of great sessions. We're in a cool, really fun atmosphere. Just be safe. Okay. Have fun. You don't want to become an urban legend. Don't want to be that. Okay. Make good choices. Okay. Advance the slide. Welcome to everyone who's been before. Welcome back. It's good to see people in person and not just on my computer screen or hidden and things like that. So how many first time attendees do we have? Can I see you? Yeah. Hold those hands up just one more second. Okay. People who've been here before, pay attention to the first time attendees. Be sure to go and introduce yourself. Okay. This is a wonderful organization. I love it because it's very friendly, very laid back. And you folks that are here the first time, go talk to some of these veterans, okay, who've been here multiple times. Get to know them, get to know the vendors. It's like a family atmosphere. It's wonderful, okay? So please do that, okay? Advance the slide. Housekeeping. Exits, right? And there's another exit just right here. So if anything happens, we can get out of the building. Parking. Unless you're staying at the hotel and have that nice little parking pass, do not park in their parking lot. They will tow you. Everybody got that? I don't want to see anybody getting towed and then coming to me, hey, my car got towed. I can't do anything for you. I can cry with you, but that's about it, okay? There's plenty of parking, and they do charge daily and things like that. The other thing, restrooms. If you go back out by the registration desk, keep going past the elevators, and there on the right are restrooms. Very important. And also sound. We're in a small area. This is nice because we're all crammed in here. And tomorrow we'll have 2 sessions going, things like that. We have the vendors out there. You can talk, but just don't yell. Okay. You don't need to yell at each other anyway. So just be mindful of sound. All right. Next slide. Nancy, did you want to take care of the Zoom?
I think this should be self-evident, but I just wanted to make sure that particularly for the Zoom attendees, that you understand, obviously you're in, so you know how to get in. Just make sure there's just one link for Cape Lookout and one for Cape Fear. But every time that a session ends, the block ends, they're going to close the room and then they will reopen it. That way we can tell who went to which particular session. The room will open about 2 minutes early, so they'll let you in as soon as that happens. Please put your question in the chat box. We have moderators for each session, including this one. After I talk, I'm going to go over and moderate this session. So if you have questions about anything we talk about for the Zoom attendees, please do put your questions in the chat box and we will repeat the question and make sure everybody gets that answer. And then if you haven't already noticed, as an attendee, you're automatically muted and your camera is disabled. So if you have any other questions, again, put it in the chat and we're happy you're here and you are very important to us. So you're here in spirit. Thank you.
Okay, advance the slide. Best part, right? Everybody loves business meetings, board meetings. I can see it in the faces. Maybe not. Advance the slide. All right, so here again, just wanted to show you, and any board members that are in here, some might not be because working registration, all board members, please stand up. You need to be recognized. Go ahead and advance the slide too. So let's get a nice big round of applause for these folks. They're amazing. They put in multiple hours to make things happen, whether symposiums, the conference, all kinds of things. And just one last round of applause for Nancy. She's the one who held up all the conference stuff. I know she has lost many hours of sleep, so thank you so much, Nancy. You do a wonderful job. Okay, next slide. So like all good things, some things come to an end. So we have a couple people rolling off the board this year. So again, a big thank you to Rachel Patterson, Jay Fowler, and Chris Contreras. Again, we appreciate your service and dedication to this organization. With them rolling off, that opens up places on the board. Okay. Next slide, please. So if you're interested in serving on the most awesome, coolest board ever, send an email, NCAUGboard@gmail. Okay. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And quite honestly, you get to know the folks you're working with a lot. And these are the people I go to all the time about all kinds of GIS questions and just help in general. Heaven knows I need it. Next slide. Okay, now, like I said, this is the fun part, the board meeting, the official stuff. We have to elect new officers. Okay, so we have a QR. Everybody know what QR code is? Everybody good? Everybody good? Young crowd here? Okay, all right, fair enough. If you will take your cameras out, let's go ahead and do this thing. Okay. According to our bylaws, this is what we got. I need you to vote. Okay. Peter, are there any things other than and thank you, Peter, and for setting that up in our elections committee.
Joseph,
Yes.
we could not hear what Peter said in Zoom. Could you repeat that?
He said it should be pretty straightforward. Just click the QR code. You can only vote in person. And that's pretty much what he said in the gist. And we'll have the results later today, and only submit once. So you really only should be able to select one person for each office, and you should only be able to submit one time. So I'm just looking around right now to kind of see eye contact, and there's some people like, I don't want to make eye contact, but I'm trying to see who's done, and I want to give everybody plenty of time to move on here and get the votes cast. Again, we have an amazing group who will do wonderful things over the next few years for this organization. Everybody good? Pretty simple, easy. Okay, next slide. Just really quickly, wouldn't be a formal business meeting, right? If we didn't have some sort of chart, graph, or map. So here you go. This is it. So this just shows over the years, the organization growing and growing in conference attendees and things. Obviously, we had a lot. Wilmington, that's when Jack came. And then, of course, virtual. We did partner up that one year, 2020, with NCPMA, which was a lot of fun. And then here we're hybrid. So we're trying all kinds of new things these past few years. So just keep your fingers crossed. And I apologize if there are any glitches, but I have complete faith that this is all going to go smooth. We've tested. We have a great vendor helping us on the Zoom side, the virtual side. And so, again, yeah, this is great to see lots of numbers and folks being able to come out to conferences. Okay, next slide. The financials. All right, so every year when we do a conference, lots of money comes into the bank account and it comes right back out to pay for everything. So currently we have roughly $76,000. We also have a separate fund for just scholarships. And we're going to talk a little bit more about scholarships. And so this year, we gave a $1,500 and a $2,000 scholarship. Cost of the conference is about $45,000. Truly, it'll be more close to about $50,000 when everything's said and done. And again, we pay all that out of the checking. And then whatever money's left in there goes towards symposiums, paying for Zoom license, and all these other things that we do, the website and things like that. So, okay, next slide. All right. I'm gonna join Hall's here.
So the Student Scholarship Committee, I was very honored to chair this committee. The committee was made up of myself, Kent, Rothrock, Patrick, and Joseph, and we had a great series of applications from all across the state, students from undergraduate universities. We really, really, really want to get more applications from community colleges because those are also welcome to apply to this scholarship opportunity. So if you all, this great organization, can reach out to more people across the state, especially at the community college level, we would love to get more representation from that body of students. And we also had a great representation of students from the graduate side as well. So here are the qualifications and what we look for both applications from undergraduate and graduate. You can hopefully see these on your screen. If you have any questions about student scholarships, please reach out to me. My email address is hallsj@uuncw.edu. We would love to get more feedback on the student scholarship piece of this organization. It's a really meaningful part to what we do. As you can see in the budget, we love to give money out to this next generation to keep this learning going. So if you have any feedback to us as a group, we would love to hear it. So please reach out to us and let us know if you have ideas in this area. Next slide, please. So the winner this year on the undergraduate side was Elijah Dalton from UNCW. He's here presenting. So please make him feel welcome and come to hear his talk. This is the title of his presentation. Next slide, please. On the graduate side is Daisy from NC Central, and the title of her presentation, and she will be presenting remotely also tomorrow. So please make them feel welcome and come support them. And again, their applications were phenomenal. The committee really had a great time reviewing all the applications, and I hope you feel that this is a really worthy part of our organization to give back to the next generation of students.
Okay, so who doesn't like free money? Spread the word. I mean, you write a paper, you talk about what you're going to do with it, and then we give you the money. I mean, it's pretty simple. And we're really excited to have Joanne leading that effort and getting it out into the different schools and stuff. So again, if you know somebody, please pass the word along. Okay. All right. Advance the slide. Okay. I know I'm super animated and everything like that, but I'm gonna let somebody who's just a little more animated than me talk about the fun stuff, all the socials. Okay.
I like it that we go from school to socials, right? This is very
Nice
fitting.
segue.
Yeah. So we want to see everybody tonight at Sea Witch. It's from 5:30 to 7:30. We're going to meet downstairs if you want to walk over. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres and we're going to give drink tickets out and just have a great time with a DJ, I believe they have there, and just come out and getting to know everybody that's around you, because that's, part of the fun of conferences, talking to your fellow GIS people. Next slide, please. More. Wait, there's more. So tomorrow we're also going to have a sponsor party, but this is going to be at the hotel at the pool. We're going to have a live DJ there, and we're going to do some karaoke the later the night gets, and we're going to have some liquid courage to get you there. So also hors d'oeuvres. We'll have some games or to do down by the beach. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and we hope that you guys can come and join us, guys and girls. Next slide, please.
And if you want to bring a friend, significant other, or random person you found, all you have to do is pay $35 and you can bring them to both events. Okay. It's one cost for both one or two of the events. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's going to be a live band at the Sea Witch tonight. So we're super excited. And then Thursday night, again, big thank you to the sponsors. That's our sponsor social. So we again thank them for all that they do to help this organization out. Okay. Advance the slide. Again, huge shout out to OneSource. They made all of our, I don't know if you're ever on a Zoom meeting with me, it was probably horrible and I did things wrong and didn't make things work. So that's why we hire the professionals, and they're helping us run this hybrid conference. They helped us run all the virtual stuff. So again, a huge thank you to OneSource Events. Next slide. Okay. Social. That's all. Everyone with a phone. Okay. So no excuses. Everybody had some. So here's the hashtag, or if you want to say # or whatever you want to say, it's all right here. Let's post some good pictures and good times. Okay. All right. Again, if you put it out there, it's going to be out there forever. That's all I'm saying. Don't be a legend. That's going to be the theme. Okay, next slide. Again, and I apologize, I'm horrible with names, right? So please wear your name tags backwards. So that we can see who you are and get to know people again, especially a lot of new faces here and things like that. I like to talk to people and get to know you. So make sure you wear your name tag, especially at all the different events and things like that. So we know that you're with our group and things like that. Okay, next slide. Door prizes. This is when everybody wakes up. So yeah, door prizes. Okay, in the bold, everybody see that, right? Must be to win. Okay, I'm sorry if you had to leave the room for something. If you're not here, sorry. And this applies to the virtual attendees also. So here at the in Carolina Beach, we'll be doing different drawings and things throughout the conference. And then, of course, the big door prizes at the end. Virtual attendees, One Source is helping us give out some Amazon gift cards to the virtual attendees during the conference also. So there's 2 sets of door prizes for everybody. We want everybody to feel welcome. All right, next slide. Okay, so we have the agenda. And if you scan this cool little QR code right here, it'll bring up the agenda on your phone, okay? We have the agenda out front. So hopefully you know where you need to go to attend the different talks. So we have a fantastic agenda this year. A big shout out to John Lay and his group for pulling this together. And thank you so much. Let's give John a round of applause for this. It's a hard job. Thank you, John. Next slide. So here again, we just put this in to make it look pretty and official looking for business meeting and things like that. So again, probably really can't read it, but scan your badge. Next. Next. I think that's the end. So next. Okay. Yeah. So again, welcome. Don't be shy. I'm very introverted and I'm up here. So the rest of you folks can get out of your shells a little bit. If not, I'll stick some people on you. We'll get them out of their comfort zones. Thank you again for all you do. Thank you for all the hard work and things you do. You guys are working miracles. I know sometimes budgets are low, but you still do amazing things, and we appreciate that. Thank you for the organization. And I think, hope you guys. Okay. Thank you.